What's up, guys? Looks like everybody's gone. 27th hour on the table here. It was named that because I'm the only one awake after midnight, trying to clean this mess up, trying to chill some bucha. Bucha. Mama Charlie bucha. Good stuff. I'm pretty boring. I work a lot though, and I'm gonna start recording all of this for you. See if you dig it. So I gotta clean all this mess up. You wanna see how we do it? This table goes in the ceiling in there, and I use that winch to pick it and put it in the other room. Let's go for a ride, man. I'll show you guys how we do this. Oh, we're just chilling with some beats, by the way. Yo, this is Landon, my kid. It's called The After Party. Look him up. It's on SoundCloud. It's on our outro, fool. Let's get to it, man. Let's put this 300-pound table that me and Jade built. I built. Jade painted. In the ceiling in here. I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this table, that table, and we're gonna put it in this ceiling. Yep, you guessed it. Weird. I'm sick. I got nowhere else to put it. So hang on. It's gonna be kind of a little journey here for you. Tape to tape up all the connections under the table. So I got it built to where you can, everything's underneath there already. Just kind of got to roll them up and take them out of the way so they don't get hurt in the ceiling. You guys can get a sneak peek of my shop. Like I said, custom built table. All out of scrap metal. Each one has a hole drilled through the table, and you can just drop the cables right through the table where they go, so it's nice and clean. We had a great episode tonight, episode 26, with Ntezey and Innocent, kids from Uganda. Soccer players, badass soccer players. Shout out to them guys. 27th hour. It's got chains all the way around it. Jade painted the beautiful painting. Thanks, Jade Lewis. Jade the artist, the highline tattoo. And Junior for building the crazy fucking thing. So yeah, that's the table. It's made from old power line shit, big heavy arms and unistrut, casters. Very well built. That table's right there. I built that table too. Let's see, that table. A lot of garbage. Everything in here you see was built from garbage. So I'm a scrap metal artist, and I happen to work at, here, do it. All right, people, let's move this fucking thing into the garage. I've got to get that beautiful table all the way up into that hole right there. It just sits tight against the roof, and it's got some safeties that catch it. This is all the rigging. You can just use rope and pulleys and all kinds of trick shit. So I'll get this all set up, and basically I lift it with this winch every day. It's cheap Harbor Freight. No big deal winch, man. Now I'm going to show you how to use this crane to pick that table into the ceiling with a Harbor Freight winch. And a whole lot of luck. Oh my God. Stay tuned, fellas. Amazon, like cheap, super cheap. I don't know what the hell they're called, but you can find them. They're super cheap. Rated for 330 pounds, I believe. So, anchor here. Single winch line, so we don't need it doubled. Run out of room. My stool. Single point winch. Good little winch, man. I use it all the time. Love it. You need a whole bunch of cables, so you may as well just give that. It's pretty slow. But with mechanical advantage, it may. And we can edit that, obviously. Okay, take the serigraph cable. We're going to feed it through this bottom block. It's right at the base of this. I built this whole trolley system, so this beam that runs behind me, not the ladder, it's on the other side, it's a structural beam. I put this beam in when I built the shop. It's rated for a ton. It works really good. Gantry crane, it slides side to side. No problem. I'll give you guys a tour of the shop here later, but I just kind of want to show you how I lift this table up. It's pretty dope. So we just hit a 90 here. Here, but it's not a 90, it's like a 70 something. Goes in the other garage and hits another one. So let's rig this one up. So we hit that. And it brings it into this other room. Hopefully it's not. That's the rope going up through here. I need to pull the thing down and hook it into the table, and we'll be ready to go. Inside of this guy, there's a pulley right here. It's going to take it into that corner. Okay, just going to pull it down and rig it up. Through the ceiling and back down to here. Another 2-part block. Threaded knot and bolt things that welded on here. Right in the center of the table. Show you what I did. So the rope just goes up through. It's hooked into all the studs, all the floor joists. It comes down. Basically, it's doubled through another sheave, so it's a little easier to pull. And underneath, yeah, it's hard to see. I'll show you when we're done. But underneath, there's a plate that it screws to, so it picks the weight of the whole table on a plate. So let me get this rigged up and show you guys how it works. So here's another pulley right here. Pull this as tight as you can. Take a little pick most of the weight. Tie your knot. Every one of you should know a bowline knot, bowline. I used to. I used to be a lineman back in the day. I used to be able to do pull-ups too. No. These two together. Okay, 2 inch in the other room. see it getting doubled right here. So let me tighten this up and I'll show you what it looks like. Get everything tight and then take a look at everything. So Harbor Freight winch on my gantry crane that I built on a beam. Beam goes all the way across the shop. Pretty badass. I actually have 2 cranes. There's another one over there, but that's another day. There we go. Floor 90, up to the winch, and into the other room. So you might be able to see it from here pretty good. I mean, you can see the angle it takes. Yeah, see tight into the other room. So check out your rigging. Sure this is good. Okay, all looks good. Let's pray. I don't pray. Watch this. Coming up. This winch does not work. See the table dancing? Happens pretty fast. Let it sway a little bit and it kind of starts swinging the other way. As soon as it gets kind of square again, I'll swing it back up. Usually I'll help doing this, but it's the 27th hour. As you hear it get tight, that means it's hit something, you know. It's probably golden. Well, just about 2 block right here, so we only got another, what, I can pick another foot or so. But always check your rigging, man. I think we're at the ceiling now. There's the plate I was telling you about. That's the plate. I'm picking on a huge plate, so it's not just picking on one little teeny spot. It's like a, oh God, 18, 12 inches big old plate. And I just welded that nut on the back of it. So there's the underside of it. Got the pipe, run all the wires through, so you can just run them through each hole, however many guests you have or whatever. Yeah, man, my idea of a little podcast table. There's the other shiv. I want to make sure it looks good. Welded right through here. Looks great. Everything looks fine. And our catch off, that's the most important part. We're going to use a grip. A rope grip to catch the wire, or to catch the wire. It's still alignment. So I'm going to hop up and make sure it's square. Hook up them safeties and you can see square it up. And then just go, once you got it square, just nudge it just a touch so it's nice and tight, because you're going to lose a little bit in your grip. I don't know if you can see the rope. Yeah, you see it. Just catch the rope. Clipping strap, climbing gear, clipping straps, whatever you're into. All this rock climbing stuff works really well. Chair weighs about the table weighs about 300 pounds. Now we're gonna go come off the winch. You can watch everything come slack. That means it's in the ceiling. So now I'm just gonna hook up our two safeties in case something happens to that rope. You can see the one dangling right here. Sorry about this garage, it's old and not doing anything in this garage. So we just choke these. Out the way. So, just custom built these little cables out of some aircraft cable. Barrels and loops. Any hardware store. Lowe's is my favorite. Lowe's, they're not sponsored. One over here. And you're done. Check all your rigging legs. Unless you're like me and you want to double safety it, we got the 2 safeties. Did I show you those? So there's one right there. Cable that baskets into that thing. If it falls, it only falls about, I don't know, 2 inches. And there's this one. This one, right there. That one's choked. And it's screwed into a good stud with a really long lag screw, big old lag screw, tough rated bitch. Safety, safety, safety. You don't want that shit coming down on top of your car. We park a car right here. So if the rope does give, those safeties will hold it. They're made out of cable. So, walk you through how I roll up my rope quick. Right here, it's all done though. Caught with a grip. That's precautionary. If it breaks in front, you can always just tie off right here. So if you had a problem, say the grip fails. If the grip fails, if you're tied off back here, it doesn't matter. I just don't want that really badass table falling on a really badass car. Just dally around some 5/8 grade 5 bolts and some unistrut. Tie up the excess so it's out of the way. Simply all I do to undo the process, very simple. Undo everything I just did, tighten this fall line simply by leaning into the back behind the grip. It will slack the grip, pop the grip off, and you come back here, undally it and burn it, and it will slide down all by itself. I'll show you that next time when I let it down. It's too much work, but yeah, that's the catch. So it's always full tension through that shiv, through that grip and sling right to the ceiling, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of shit to pick up. That's why. Sorry, I moved you everywhere. That's why I need help out here. Maybe it should be the 29th hour, 22 hour, I don't know. Or make people help me before they leave. These are the tools I use 25 hours a day. Hit me up, Milwaukee, if you think. When you see stuff coming up in my shop. I'm gonna show you guys a little panoramic view of this whole thing. I'm gonna walk you through the whole build of all of it. It'll blow your mind. So stay tuned. That shit's coming. That's an interesting corner over there. That's coming throughout the month. It's almost Christmas time. Have a Merry Christmas. Be good to each other. I'll talk to you in the morning, because I might have a few things to be doing in the morning. Yeah, so shout out. Thanks for episode 26. Ntezey and Innocent. You guys are great. Thanks to Milwaukee. Doesn't sponsor me, but I use all Milwaukee tools. I appreciate the shit out of them. And Harbor Freight, believe it or not. That little shitty winch. It's not shitty. It's a great winch. I actually use their welder too, like a mother. That Vulcan welder right there. Where is it? That Vulcan welder right there. 240. Omni 220, 240 volt. Has welded. Oh boy. 30 spools through it, man. The big 10 pounders. I weld the shit out of stuff. So, I want to show you everything, but I don't want to do it yet. I'll walk you step by step through this shop. Welcome to the Hard Barn. Tune in for the next one. Thanks, guys. Check us out. Highline Tattoo Fab, Highline Tattoo. Jade the Artist at Highline Tattoo. Dre Rocca. 27th Hour Podcast. Love you all.